What's going on, people? It's the instant max reaction. Tottenham 1, Liverpool 2. I don't know what to say, Marlon.
It's a game of two halves, isn't it? Let's be honest.
I don't even think it was a game of two halves. I think that we did enough in both halves to get something out of that game.
But the problem is when you've got a team that's got that much quality, you are going to get punished. And we just don't have that quality at the moment in the squad, full stop. It's hard to take because we actually played well. For most of that game, we played well. We should have probably been more on the front foot in the first half as we were in the second. But it's just, yeah, you give Salah 2 chances, he's going to score 2 chances. And the same with Kane. They gave Kane 1 chance and he scored his. So it does to sum up the game. I think from here, what do Spurs do? Because do we go for top 4? Do we try go for a cup? League's done. Let's be honest. We ain't surviving this, and something's got to change. Something's got to change in the next few weeks.
Yeah, look, I think if we look at the overall stats for the game, 53% possession for Liverpool, 47% for us, 14 shots for Spurs versus Liverpool's 13, 5 shots on target for us, 6 Liverpool, 5 corners to us, 3 Liverpool. Like you say, it's just Liverpool being clinical, and that's what makes a difference. I think we had enough chances. Look, Perisic hit the post.
Yep.
He hit the bar. I don't know what to say. The introduction though of Dejan Kulusevski was massive, right?
Big time. Just seeing, you saw it as soon as Kulu. The first thing he does is play it through, and we score. You know, Kulu. You can see what Kulu brings to this team, and we have missed him in the last few weeks. It'd be interesting to see if he starts on Wednesday against Forest to bring him some minutes, and then obviously we got Leeds next weekend. But yeah, Kulu is a massive miss. He makes the team tick, and it's just disappointing. I think I'm sitting here more disappointed that we lost. If we'd come over with a draw, I'd have been like, yeah, well deserved. We didn't deserve to lose. But Eric Dyer.
Yeah,
Eric Dyer. This is what's going to happen when you have an average defender playing against quality opposition. It's going to happen.
And I think. Look, there was. Look, I think the ref was almost as bad as Dyer. We can't really put it on the ref.
No.
But there's fireworks going off everywhere. I wish that there was that passion and that spark in that second half than it was in that first half. I think. Look, it was probably our best first half, but if we'd gone in at 1-0 or 1-0 down, sorry. There was a chance to come out in that second half.
And you could see it. I did say as soon as we conceded the second, we're not going to score 2 against Liverpool. Yeah, we had the chance to score, but it's just not a Spurs thing to do. And I just couldn't see where we were going to get that second goal. But as soon as Kulu came on, we got that goal. And maybe if it was 1-0, that second, we probably do get that second goal. But yeah, until Eric Dyer's out of this team, we're not going to win anything. And we need to replace him. We need to replace Sanchez. We need to replace Ben Davis. That back line needs an overhaul. We need 2 quality players to play next to Romero. And in games like today is where you see where they're not quality. They are average defenders, and they're costing us games.
Emerson Royale, until the crowd got on his back, I thought he had a pretty decent game.
Yeah, I think the crowd was the problem behind that. I know he played in one bad cross, but he wasn't terrible. But Doherty came on and he was just better in the box when he came on, so I can understand it. I think, if I'm being honest, I'd play Emerson Royale away from home and Doherty at home because they seem to have their better games. One's away, one's at home, so maybe that's the alternative thing to do. But yeah, Emerson Royale weren't bad. He wasn't he's been worse, but he wasn't the worst player on the pitch. And that's how you got to judge him now. If he's not the worst player on the pitch, then he can't have had a bad game.
100%. And he's Basuma and Bentancur and Højbjerg, those midfield 3. For me, I thought Højbjerg had one of his quietest, probably first 60, 70 minutes, and then kind of got into it. But Basuma and Bentancur again today, I mean, they were just phenomenal.
Oh, Basuma, oh my God. He was winning balls back. He was, actually, when you look at our midfield against their midfield, I think we won the battle today in there. But again, it's our defence. I'm just going to keep going back to our defence because it's letting us down time and time again. But yeah, Bentancur, he's becoming one of those players, even if he has a bad game, I'm going to say, no, you can't dismiss Bentancur. So.
Yeah, because look at what happened. He put the cross in. There were a few moans and groans, but not as bad as there was for Emerson. look, I think, look, Kane did what he does. He had a chance. He scored the goal. Perisic was okay, but look,
I thought Perisic was poor today, but he was he's probably playing in his natural position if we're being completely honest. But he was in a 2, and I said from the beginning, I think we should have gone with pace up front, and because that's what we were missing, and I think we should have swapped him and Sesh round. Salah got his 2 goals anyway, so it didn't really matter, and I kind of thought Sesh has not been great at left wing back. Let's try him in a position he's comfortable in, and if he can't do that, then it's over for Sesh.
Yeah, look, Sean Godwin with a super chat. We deserve to win that game. Do you know what? I'm kind of sat here thinking that we did. I'm not disappointed. I'm disappointed we didn't get the equaliser or get something out of the game. That's what I'm more disappointed about it. There's been times where we've been calling for games where if we lose, we don't mind if we put in a performance. I mean, that Man United performance was awful. Today, we put in a performance and I just thought, we could have got something. So many chances.
We huffed. We puffed.
Yeah.
And we just haven't got the quality, unfortunately. And look, if you look at it, Kane's probably our only quality player out there. Kulu came on and he did change the game and he brought in a little bit of quality. And Bentancur. Basuma played well as well. But that's the problem where it's fits and starts. And Longley was okay. Ben Davis was okay. I think they were massively let down by Eric Dyer today.
Yeah, and look, we know what's going to happen on the post-match fan show.
Yep.
It'll be Conte out. It'll all be about Conte and his boring tactics. Look, I thought that was by the result, that was probably our most exciting game of football that we've played all year.
This is the thing. Was you sitting there yawning in the first half?
No, there's been times when me, Bob, Stel, Rez, we've all been sat in that first half and we've been going, what is this? This is rubbish. And do you know what? I wasn't thinking like that today. I thought that was probably our best game of football. And sometimes look, when we have our best game of football, we don't win. When we play badly, we win. So I really don't understand.
That's football at the moment, isn't it? We finally play well. Yeah, I think that's what I'm more gutted that we actually played well and lost, because that's how I'm looking at it. How can you play well like that at home and still lose, especially with what Tottenham are trying to achieve? And this is why now we have to look at these players. We have to and go, are you good enough, 1, to make top 4, and 2, to be at Tottenham if we're trying to push on? And, when there's players like Davis, Dyer that have been here years, Royale, we know is not good enough, but that's what we've got at the moment.
Yep.
Cess, we know, again, is not good enough. Perisic is too old, but his crosses have been superb this season, so you can't really take him out. Our midfield at the moment is okay. We're just missing something, and we're just missing as everyone wants, is a James Maddison, that sort of player, that craft, that sort of player is just going to open things up for us, and we need it. We need it badly.
Yeah, looking at the table now, Tottenham are now in 4th place, 1 point behind Newcastle now. Man United have a game in hand. But obviously they're not going to play that before the end of the season. We've got a plus 10 goal difference on Man United. So barring any disasters, we're playing a free-flowing Leeds side next Saturday. Who obviously went
another
to
second half team.
Another second half team.
So no one turn up for the first half.
Yeah. So we'll talk about something else for the first half. But look, next Saturday's a massive win that we need to kind of go into the World Cup break. We will be in the top 4, but now, yes, it's the World Cup, but it kind of points to what happens in January, and we need to strengthen.
Oh, we definitely need to strengthen, and the only thing I'd say is January can't be hard this time round. We've got November and December to be negotiating with clubs already and prepare them for January, that who we're going to come in for. There's no January's difficult. Bentancur and Kulu came in January. The reason why Spurs fans say it's difficult is because Daniel Levy has made it difficult for us in the last how many years. With Paratici now, he needs to go in and tell Levy, I need these players now, and Conte. Otherwise, you know what? Fourth is not there. 4th is not guaranteed anymore. And after today, you can see that Liverpool will catch us. Chelsea, their performance today, I think they're out of it. They've got Potter. But United, again, had a slip up. Brighton, obviously, are now kicking in. But will they make the top 8? We don't know. But we've got to be careful. We've got to start looking at United and Liverpool and Chelsea behind us. If we don't, we're going to suffer.
We are. Look, thank you to everyone that's joined us today. We will have the post-match fan show coming up shortly. Thank you to everyone in the comments, everyone with their super chats, everyone with the likes. Look, the post-match fan show is going to be explosive.
Tune in.
It's really going to be explosive. But yeah, I kind of still feel positive. We go to Forest now on Wednesday. I will be here with Rez. No, I won't. I'll be here with Danny Kiriakou.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens on Wednesday. Will Spence be freed on that right wing back position? Who knows? Whatever happens, it's not going to be boring because this is Tottenham Hotspur. Thank you all for joining us. It's been a pleasure taking you through today's game. The result hasn't been a pleasure. Stay safe out there. Like, subscribe and comment. And as always, come on you Spurs.